Hey YouTube, Crazy Gamer 727 here. It's been years, honestly. I don't really like recording games anymore, or even playing games. I'm a music guy now. So anyways, speaking of music, it's my vinyl record collection. I'm gonna go through it. Alright. So, first record in the collection's Andy Williams' Born Free. I think I bought this at like a Goodwill. And it's on like standard black. Then we have Beach House's Teen Dream, also on black vinyl, followed by Beach House's Depression Cherry, also again on black vinyl. I can't get it out. God damn it. Okay, Alice in Chains really just wants to come out though, so I have the best two Alice in Chains projects, being Dirt and Jar of Flies. Alright, next up we have my Beatles collection. I have almost every Beatles album, except for Magical Mystery, or not Magical Mystery Tour, Yellow Submarine. But we have Please Please Me, with the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, Beatles for Sale, Help, which is what my wallet needs after this video, Rubber Soul, Magical Mystery Tour, Sgt. Pepper, the White Album, because it's completely white, Abbey Road, the final of the studio album, or not really, this released like after Abbey Road, but recorded before Abbey Road, but we have Let It Be. We have the one Beatles live album, Live at the Hollywood Bowl, and the Red and Blue albums. I got the Red and Blue box set when it came out. I think it just shows what the covers look like over here, so we're just gonna, I'm lazy, I don't want to pull them out. I don't have like a tripod to keep this hooked up, so. Alright, then you have Billy Joel's The Stranger, classic Billy Joel, and we have all my Blink albums. I have every Blink album. Of course, starting with Buddha, it's like their demo. It's on there's Tom, Mark, and Scott Rayner. And it's on Blue and Red Splatter. Alright, then we have Cheshire Cat, which is on black vinyl. Dude Ranch, underrated, also on black vinyl. The classic Enema of the State, also on black vinyl. The only live Blink album, the Mark, Tom, and Travis show. One disc originally from this set, one disc I had to buy off eBay. Take Off Your Jacket and Pants. Or Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, I mean. I always get that confused. Self-Titled, also on black vinyl. Neighborhoods, this album sucks. California, it's the deluxe edition. It's also on black vinyl. 9, this is their worst album. This was when, what's his name was in the band? I don't remember. One More Time, original. I got the Amazon exclusive pressing. So it is on white vinyl. One More Time Part 2. It's just like One More Time, but with a bunch of B-sides. B-sides aren't really good. And this one is on blue splatter. Well, you can't really see the splatter because they chose white. We have Boa's Twilight. My small cagey elephant collection. We have self-titled, Melophobia, and Tell Me I'm Pretty. The Real Folk Blues from Cowboy Bebop, amazing show. I'm not that big of an anime guy, but you know, it was just cool. The Cyberpunk soundtrack. The funniest record I have in my collection. I was like drunk on a Saturday night and saw this on Amazon. I was like, yeah, I gotta get this. It's George Michael's Careless Whisper. It's a 12-inch single, and then we have Layla by Derek and the Dominoes. That's a classic Eric Clapton project, and then Eric Clapton Unplugged. And then here's all my records that I keep in sleeves because they're old as hell. David Bowie's Heroes. An original pressing of Hotel California. And an original pressing of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. One of like 3 rap albums I own is The Eminem Show. And then we have both soundtracks to Evangelion. The original, which I think is on like a blue vinyl. Yeah, like a really dark blue, so it just kind of looks black on camera. And then Evangelion Finally, which is on a splatter vinyl. Then after that, we have Fleetwood Mac, self-titled. Fleetwood Mac Rumors. The Foo Fighters Color and the Shape, probably their only good album. Controversial opinion, the Foo Fighters are very basic. Then we have my small Green Day collection, because you can't really get like a lot of their records on vinyl. Like you can't get Very Nice Smooth anymore, it's out of print. The whole trilogy, I can't get that. There's the only 2 I don't have is like Revolution Radio and Father of All, but those albums just suck. So we have Kerplunk, Dookie, Insomniac, Nimrod, Warning, and that's like classic Green Day. Oh, I think my Warning is on like a translucent green vinyl. Yeah, you can already see it seeping through the little paper cover. I'm gonna have to put all this stuff back. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah. And my Dookie is the 30th anniversary. I didn't get the box set, though. I will 100% get the box set at some point because it's just super cool and also really cheap. But this is on a like a light blue. What you see there, the little glimpse, is just the whole record. I'm not even gonna bother taking it out. And then American Idiot. This is on 2 different colored vinyls. This is on a clear red, and then the other one is on a marble white. And it's probably my favorite Green Day album. It's either that or Dookie, but that's always just what people say. It's either that or Dookie. 21st Century Breakdown, criminally underrated, you know. Saviors, I gotta move the stack, the whole stack is getting in the way. Saviors, I think this is on a pink pressing. I don't, or no, I think I might just have the black version. Let me check. Oh no, I have the pink and black pressing. Half pink, half black. Just go full pink at that point. Jeff Buckley's Grace, another just classic album. It's a shame he died so young. I would have liked to see where he went after that. Jimmy Eat World's Bleed America. Oh no, I only really bought this because it had the middle on it, and it was like $10 at the local record store, so I was like, well, I got $10. The Killer's Hot Fuss. The only Metallica album I own is the Black Album, if I can get it out. And you can't even see like the actual Metallica in the corner because the camera quality is so shite. The iPhone camera on the old XR doesn't really do well. Operation Doomsday by MF Doom. I think that's on black. Food, probably one of the better hip hop rap albums. I don't know. It's not really my type of music. Michael Jackson's Thriller, another, like, you just have to own this on vinyl if you own a record player, and then you gotta put it in the freezer, recreate that Michael Jackson's in the freezer. The most hardcore record I own on vinyl is the Minecraft soundtrack. And then we have My Chemical Romance. I have a full set of all the like studio albums and some of their live projects. We have I Brought You My Bullets, You Give Me Your Love. This is the first record I ever bought. This is 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. It's bent in the corner because I took it with me one time and it just, I bent it in my bag. And then we have the Black Parade. Then we have Danger Days. I don't like this album. Life on the Murder Scene. This is the live album version of 3 Cheers. I want to see if I can... Oh, and we've gone blurry. Oh, there we go. The Black Parade is dead, even though the Black Parade lives again or whatever. It's a concert, going to that in a few days actually. Living with Ghosts is like the remastered B-sides collection of the Black Parade. May Death Never Stop You. This was out of print for a really long time, or out of pressing, and then they recently repressed it, and it's just their greatest hits, really, like one new song. And then their newest vinyl release is a remaster of 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, which you can't see the it's like a pendant cross right there. And then this is my Nirvana. I own every like, not every piece of vinyl they have. There's a bunch of singles. Like, I don't own like the original Love Buzz single that's worth like thousands. I own every like easy to get album, or every album they've really pressed on 12-inch. This is Bleach. That's not gonna go back in, so we're just gonna sit down. I'm going to hold the camera up high for this. This is Nevermind. If you know what this album cover is, you know why I'm not lowering the camera. And then this is my kind of a bit rare part of the Nirvana collection. It's the Nevermind singles box set, and has all the singles off Nevermind, In Bloom, Come As You Are. All of these have like B-sides that aren't on the actual album. Like this has Endless Nameless, which isn't on the vinyl pressing. It's on like every other version of the album. Lithium, I think this has Curmudgeon on it. Curmudgeon and D7. And then Smells Like Teen Spirit. This has Aneurysm and Even in His Youth. The version of Aneurysm on this is good. I don't like it better than the version of Aneurysm on Incesticide, though. This is like their compilation B-sides album. And for some reason, it's always slightly more expensive than every other record. I think I paid $80 Canadian for this. And this is the 30th anniversary edition of In Utero. Comes with like a 10-inch single. And here's all the live albums, Live and Loud. This is the In Utero tour stuff from the money banks of whatever that says, Wishka. This is their first like actual live album after Cobain died. So, and then we have the Live at the Reading Festival. The Live at the Paramount. This is the only Nirvana album I have, or record I have, I should say. This isn't really an album, it's a live album. That's on any colored vinyl. I'm bending it right now. It's on a translucent orange vinyl for Halloween. Then we have Unplugged. This is the 2-disc version with all the rehearsal tracks, and then this is Nirvana self-titled. It's like a greatest hits, but it has their final track, You Know You're Right, and it's really, You Know You're Right's a banger. Definitely Maybe. It's Oasis' first album. Really good. Get out of here, Offspring. What's the Story, Morning Glory? I always flip-flop between if I like Definitely Maybe more or What's the Story more. Offspring's Greatest Hits. I didn't really want to get an Offspring's album because some of it, like, not to hate on the Offspring, but their hits are really their best tracks. Pearl Jam 10. We're 1 through 9, guys. Like, come on. This is my Our Lady Peace portion of this collection. I have almost all their albums. I think I'm missing like their really recent stuff, like Spiritual Machines 2 and Curve, and then I'm missing Naveed. But that's just because I don't like Naveed, and most of the songs off Naveed. Clumsy. Happiness Isn't a Fish You Can Catch. These are out of order for some reason. Next we have Gravity. And then we have their best album, At Me on that, Spiritual Machines. Then Comfortable and or Healthy and Paranoid Times. And their greatest hits collected. It's like a pseudo box set, really. We have my small Pink Floyd collection. I just have their 4 good albums. Obviously, every record collection has Dark Side of the Moon. It's just like a record you need to own. Wish You Were Here. Animals. And The Wall. Then I have every Radiohead album. Pablo Honey. The Bends, underrated. I have the OK Not OK version of OK Computer. It's just OK Computer with all the B-sides. I bought the Kid Amnesia version of Kid A and Amnesiac. So it's one half's Kid A, other half is Amnesiac. The only live album they ever did. I might be wrong. I think it's called. I might be wrong on that though. Hail to the Thief, another underrated one. In Rainbows, this album is like their most alternative album, I'd say. I don't know. I like OK Computer and the Benz era more. Hail to the Thief, this album is just really bad. People are like, no, Pablo Honey's their worst album. No, Pablo Honey's better than this shit. Moon-Shaped Pool. For some reason, when you try to order this off Amazon, you have to click on the CD version and go to the vinyl version instead. It doesn't just pop up. We have Sims Play Dead. Santana, self-titled. And then over here we have Smashing Pumpkins' Gish. Siamese Dream, their best album. And the Melancholy box set. This album's too big. Taking Back Sunday's Louder Now. You really can't see. It is so dark for some reason over here. Sublime, self-titled. And then Weezer Blue and Pinkerton. And here's the kind of like singles stuff. I have the Dive and Sliver Nirvana single, Derek and the Dominoes Bell Bottom Blues, a Green Day single that came with Kerplunk, Michael Jackson Man in the Mirror, Paul Anka single. I think I just bought this for shits and giggles. Aerosmith's Walk This Way. And then this is a Green Day When I Come Around and basket case. If my camera will focus. Yep. And then back here in the corner is the Beatles singles box set. Which I'm having trouble getting out. So when the Beatles did singles, they didn't really put them on albums, so like some of their popular songs like Hey Jude, it's the only way you can get it on vinyl unless you're American. Revolution, and then I also have, I just stuck it in here because I thought it fit, but I have my copy of Now and Then. Yeah, and that's the whole record collection, you know. I got a lot on the floor now. I have to reorganize all this, pain in the ass. I don't really record anything. Anyways, we're gonna shift over to another spot. All right, and this is the guitar collection and a vacuum cleaner. So this is my first guitar. It's a Pile Acoustic. You know, it's an alright beginner guitar, really. And then over here I have my two Epiphones. I don't like Epiphones or Les Pauls, really. They're like the strings for some reason. The distance between the strings, not really me. It's Epiphone SL and a Les Paul Jr. And then my only bass, I have a Fender Squier Debut Precision bass. This is kind of just all my Squier stuff. I got a Squier Mustang and a Squier Jaguar. And over here we have some more Squiers and like my first electric, and then some Fenders. Here's a 20th anniversary Squier Telecaster, Squier Classic 5 Telly, Fender Telecaster, which has been modded a bit. It's got a humbucker in the bridge and both the standard pickups still there. This is my first electric guitar. It kind of sucks. It's a J. I don't know what the last part is. The signature is really rough. It's a vintage series, like a Strat knockoff, really. Then over here I have a Fender Stratocaster, made in Mexico, with a tortoiseshell pickguard, and a Fender Starcaster, not like the hollow body one, or the weird Strat series they did with the super jazz pickups or whatever, with a Purloin pickguard. And like that's all my music stuff. I have like guitar pedals and stuff, but they're all just Boss. Who cares?